If you're going to attend an HBCU, I promise knowing your rival is super important because that's when the hype is, alivest, most lit games popping off.
I'm the hottest in the street. Know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Think these hoes be mad at me. They baby father wanna bill. They little.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Danny and I'm back with another video. So today I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about college and about starting school, especially for the freshmen that are just starting. I kind of wanted to give you guys some tips on how to make your transition from high school to college easier. So if you didn't know, I did attend at HBCU. I attended the Grambling State University in Grambling, Louisiana. So I spent my collegiate years there and I really had an amazing experience. And I'm going to give you guys 10 tips, and these tips can be applied if you're going to a PWI, which is a predominantly white institution, which is nothing wrong with that. However, I chose to attend an HBCU. And these 10 tips that I'm going to give you is going to gear you towards the HBCU. But like I said, if you are attending a PWI, please listen because these tips may come in handy for you. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump into the 10 tips to kind of help you guys transition into college. Y'all, the hard part is over. You already applied to your school. You've already got accepted. You're in. So now it's time to do your research on the college that you will be attending. And the reason I say that is because it's crucial. And a lot of people, they kind of just pick schools and they just go. They don't know why the school is there, what year it was founded, or anything. So I think the main thing is to know your history about the school because it will further you along. You'll know why you're there. You'll know when the school was created. You'll know the president, the founders, and it'll just be an easier transition so that when you hit the campus, it'll make more sense and you'll be ready to roll. So the first thing is please do your research on your school. There will be many moments where others, peers, teachers will test your knowledge. So I really recommend doing your research. So that's number one. Number two, once school starts and you're getting a groove of things, I would definitely scout your peers in your classes. So that's number two, scout your peers. So what I mean by that is make friends in your classes so that you guys can form study groups, so that you guys can share notes, so that you guys can pretty much prepare for every test and everything that's going to happen in that class, because having friends in classes is very beneficial, especially if you're going to miss a day or if you don't know if you're going to be able to keep up with the class. Maybe you have children and you need a friend to kind of let you know what happened in class. So I definitely recommend scouting your peers in your class so that it will be easier to transition from class to class. So that's number two, scout your peers in each class. Number three, I would definitely recommend talking to upperclassmen. So when you hit a HBCU, it's about partying, it's about fun, and nobody's really thinking about classes, especially when you're a freshman. So if you want to stay on the right path and if you want to graduate, I definitely recommend talking to an upperclassman or maybe your counselor because they will help assist you. Upperclassmen, if they're still there, they know how it was when they first got to campus. They know how it is to be a freshman, and they know how to juggle partying and classes. So definitely find upperclassmen and mentors that will help you transition, especially if you like to party. Because me, I definitely took advantage of the party scene at Grambling. Grambling is a party school, so I definitely had to find that balance between partying and doing my classwork, because in Grambling, they even party on Sundays. You hit the club on Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, every day it's a party. So if you don't want to get lost in the sauce, you definitely need to get a mentor or an upperclassman that you look up to kind of lead the way. So number three, talk to upperclassmen. So the fourth thing that I would definitely recommend is find your major course sequence. And what I mean by that is many schools, they have the secure courses like online, all the courses that you're going to need for your major. So I definitely would recommend that you find it, print it, and live by it. Y'all, this is detrimental. If you don't do that, you're definitely going to fail. If you don't know exactly what you're supposed to be taking each semester, I definitely recommend that you research your classes, find it, print it, and live by it, because if you don't, you definitely will get lost in the sauce. So that is number four, find your major course sequence. Number five, is study for the placement test. So if you've already made it to college and you've already got your acceptance letter, that means you've already taken your ACT. Most HBCUs require that you take the ACT. So studying for the placement test is really, really important. But like I said, if you have already been accepted to college, then you've already passed it. So you really don't have to worry about that one. But if you are watching this video and you're prepping, please study for the placement test. I know a lot of people just pretty much don't even care about that test. They don't study. They go in day of unprepared and they fail. So please, 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 guys, study for your ACTs, SATs, whatever you're taking. I'm pretty much saying ACT because that's what's required at a HBCU, but please study for your placement test. So that's number 5, study for your placement test. Number 6, and this is my absolute hands down favorite tip, know your rivals. So Grambling State University's rival is the Southern Jaguars, and they are in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And like I said, we're in Grambling, Louisiana. They're Southern, we're Northern, and that is our biggest rival. So we got Bayou Classic, and it's just always going back and forth. So please, if you're going to attend an HBCU, I promise knowing your rival is super important, because that's when the hype is alivest, most lit games popping off. So number 6, know your rivals. Number 7 is find the nearest HBCU. So what I mean by that is you should locate your nearest HBCU, and closest to Grambling is Alcorn, and they are located in Mississippi. And just knowing your nearest HBCU is pretty cool, because you can collab, you can kind of go out there for parties, and it's good to be able to go find your nearest one so that you can visit their campus, check out the differences, and maybe you can even gain some friends at another HBCU. The networking opportunities are limitless, so please, 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 please don't go to a HBCU just to party. Definitely take advantage of all the resources and the networking capabilities that are out there. So that is number 7, find your nearest HBCU. Number 8 is research the school statistics. And this goes hand in hand with knowing the campus's history. Please research the school's statistics. Knowing your school's stats are key. So I definitely recommend that you do that. You must advocate for your school. You should always spread awareness for your HBCU, because HBCUs are very popular, but there's always room to teach people and to educate people on HBCUs and why they're important. So please know the statistics for your university so that you can share them with everybody. So that is number 8, research your school statistics. Number 9 is finding organizations to join. And when I say find organizations to join, it could be a plethora of different organizations. You can join a sorority, a fraternity, a modeling club. You can join a book club. You can join any type of club, just the track team, any team that you want to join. I definitely recommend joining one, because it'll keep you busy and it'll also look good on your resume. And it's just something fun to do while you're in school, so that you don't spend all your time in the club or, you know, oversleeping for your classes and all that stuff that we like to do as freshmen. Please find something to join that'll keep you busy in your spare time and on the weekends. So that's number 9, find an organization to join. And the last thing that's super important is secure your school's para. And when I say para, I mean the paraphernalia. So visit the bookstore, go to the local Walmart, because a lot of times the Walmarts closest to your university is going to be stocked with shirts, the flags that you put on your car for game days, sweatshirts, hoodies, all type of sweatpants. So please stock up on your school paraphernalia. It's nothing like going through the airport, or, you know, I live in Atlanta now. It's nothing like me wearing one of my Grambling shirts and I'm getting stopped by people saying, oh, you went to Grambling. So please make sure that you stock up on your school's party and just have school spirit, school pride. So those are the top 10 things that I think every freshman should know before entering an HBCU. So if you have any questions or you want to leave some comments below, please do. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Ooh, these expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both, I don't wanna choose. And I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get caught.